everybody, hey guys, this is Think Outside the Cube, and here in front of me we have a 2016 Lincoln MKZ. Now I did a 2012 and someone requested for me to do a newer one, so here we are. Let's go ahead and take a look at your options. This is a 2016 MKZ front-wheel drive, 2-liter EcoBoost, platinum dune metallic tri-coat exterior with the cappuccino perforated leather. This freaking balloon is gonna be the death of me. Options, you do have the 300A equipment group, which that just adds typical luxury car stuff, navigation, blind spot monitoring, heated rear seats, heated steering wheel, stuff like that, power trunk, and that's a whopping $4,000. So that definitely adds on to that base price of $35,000. Other options, you have the paint, the sunroof, and your alloys for a total of $43,180. So really that's not too expensive for this being a luxury model over the Fusion. A fully loaded Fusion will run you about $35 to $37,000 depending on how heavy you are with those options. Coming around back, you do have that light strip that runs all the way the length of the vehicle. I do think that was a little inspired by the Dodge Charger. But you know, Ford's been really taking other people's designs and running with them, hence the Ford Fusion with the Aston Martin front grille. Even if they did own Aston Martin at one point, you know, I always like to see unique cars, not copies. Coming inside, I'm a big fan of this paint, blind spot monitoring and auto-dimming side view mirrors is a nice touch. The cappuccino leather does look nice. As you can see, full powered Lincoln door sills. Looking at your door panel, it's nice and soft touch. Wood grains, chrome door handle, 3-person memory with power locks, power mirrors, power windows right here. As you can see, it's already kind of getting a little dirty. That's a sign of, I'm sure, what's to come with this cappuccino leather. Fake aluminum right here. As you can see, some gaps over here don't look too attractive just with this being a Lincoln, $43,000, but I'm sure you'll pay nowhere near that. Looking at your steering wheel, it is a nice 3-spoke wheel. Controls for My Lincoln Touch and your center screen right there on the steering wheel. Cruise control, audio controls, Bluetooth controls, paddle shifters for your 6-speed automatic, blinkers, variable intermittent speed wipers, headlights, automatic, trunk release, and your power parking brake right there. Dashboard, it's all a nice soft touch material as expected in a Lincoln. You have your gear shift right here with your push button start. Of course, no, it's got no juice for us because we don't have the key. My Lincoln Touch, the only 2016 vehicle that I know of that has Sync 3 is your Ford Escape. So if you're not a fan of my Ford Touch, I would go ahead and just wait. Under door number 1, you do have a 12-volt and some storage. Under door number 2, you do have cup holders. Underneath it, you do have some storage right here. I was never really a big fan of this big center console right here. Always kind of felt a little confining to me. But if your knees do rest up against this, it is nice and padded. Looking at your armrest, it's nice and stitched with leather. Coming inside, nice and perforated, or not perforated, but felt lined. Sorry, I was looking at those seats. Soft touch glove box. Opening it up, it is felt lined and illuminated. Auto dimming rearview mirror. Same little center console thing up here out of the Fusion. Glasses storage, sunroof controls, and your LED interior lighting. Garage home link, and your mirror and vanity lights. A pretty small sunroof, I have to say. Most vehicles in the luxury class are going to panoramic roofs, but nonetheless, at least you do get one. All your pillars are felt lined also, which is a nice luxurious touch, I have to say. Coming to your back seat, I have to say, this does feel like a spitting image of the Fusion. Besides the exterior, it does really just feel heavily based on it. Soft touch door panels do follow through with the wood grain. Padded back here with your fake aluminum accenting, and your felt lined storage cubbies do follow through. Power window, dual map pockets back here, dual stage heated rear seats, vents, and 2 power outlets, a 3-prong and a 12-volt. So coming farther back here, your armrest, you have dual cup holders. These are really good cup holders too. They were really nice in our Fusion. You have a nice little cubby that is felt lined to store some stuff in. Sunroof does impede a little bit on headroom, but you know, it dips back up for you. And you do have LED interior lighting back here. So as you can see back over here, your gaps are kind of wide right here. This doesn't fit perfectly. This doesn't fit right. This doesn't fit flush. So as you can see, Ford still has some improvement to do. Over here, you can see this big gap right here. It's just not very consistent. And with this being like the 3rd year of this model, I would think all of these kinks would have been worked out. Looking at your wheels, you are looking at 19-inch alloy polished wheels on Michelin Primacy MX M4 tires. Coming around back, you have a power trunk, rear backup camera, of course. Everything is lined really well, and you do have these nice little cubbies for your hinges to go into. And just press this button to power close your trunk. That's a really nice feature to see on a car in the $40,000 price range. Usually that's exclusive for the full-size luxury class, such as the LS. But that's basically it. I stuttered over my words there. That's basically it for this 2016 Lincoln MKZ. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this video informative and beneficial. But that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.